Okay, Ian and Gary, thank you for being willing to film a testimonial for me. Could we just start with a brief introduction of yourselves and Threepwood Consulting and who you are, who you serve, what kind of services you provide?
Yeah, Gary Eastwood, I'm Managing Director and Principal Consultant at Threepwood Consulting, and Ian is Director and Principal Consultant as well. We are a power engineering consultancy based in the UK, north of England, and our customers are generally power network operators in the electricity industry, as well as generators, renewable energy suppliers. And our services revolve around managing their assets to keep them in service, preventing failures, and also keeping people, workers safe and the public safe.
Awesome, thank you. So we met about a year ago now and started working together on your LinkedIn and kind of business development pipeline. Can you summarize like where you were as a company back then when we started, some of the challenges you were facing?
Yeah, I'm Ian Naylor, as Gary said, Principal Consultant. We've grown, we've each grown our connections by about 500 or 600 each. And those connections are not just any old connections, they're the connections in the right areas. So LinkedIn, and what Jen's told us, has enabled us to identify the right people in the right organisation to connect with, to discuss the issues. And this has then subsequently sort of led on to other pieces of work and potential new projects which are in the pipeline. So it's been really beneficial to engage with Jen over the last 12 months.
Thank you. Can we just touch on like when we started, like what were you doing for business development? What did that look like originally?
Yeah, it was a bit ad hoc where we were emailing people. We used one of our associates to try and identify the key people, but it was very hit and miss. You know, you were cold emailing. Jen, you've taught us the skills on how to interact from cold and how to build that relationship up and get into our clients, clients that we didn't know, and how we engage with them. It's easy just cold sending an email, but you just taught us the right skills and just and it made it just right, I think, to get interaction with potential new customers.
Awesome. Okay, so you mentioned that you've grown your network and you've added more leads and you've got some business in the pipeline. Is there anything else that we've done over the last year that's been significant for your lead generation?
Yeah, I think, Jen, you've challenged myself, Ian, and our team on our profiles and really to cut through not what we've done in the past, but what our business is about. And I think that's, makes a clear message to potential customers and our contacts. You hosted a training session, a half-hour training session with our team in Threepwood to raise awareness of LinkedIn and some of the tips and techniques, which went down really well. These are the little golden nuggets. So I think that worked well. I think also the final thing I'd say is just how we can share content, what type of content we should put onto LinkedIn, and the importance of regularly, sharing that content across all of our contacts in the team.
Awesome, thank you. And so where would you say you're at now? You both have a broader network, you've got about 1,000 new connections. What else are the results of the process?
Well, this has led me on to, I've got a plan now to set up a new user group within LinkedIn on the issues that we deal with, and hopefully on giving away little bits of information which will hopefully be attractive to this user group, and then I'm hoping it will snowball and lead into a lot more projects. So that's the idea now, which we probably could have thought about it before, but with the guidance that you've given us now, it's a lot easier to perhaps do that.
Yeah, you mentioned to me 2 or 3 new jobs that you receive just purely from LinkedIn content. Can you estimate how many potential pieces of business you've got in your pipeline altogether now?
From those articles that we've done, we had 2 firm quite good jobs out of projects out of that, which we wouldn't have had without doing the articles on LinkedIn. And it's now put us in the headlight, in the spotlight for sort of the certain areas that we're dealing with. It's enabled us to get that interaction and build brand new connections, which we didn't know. We now look at the articles, not only our own articles, but other people's articles, and how we engage with them. It's just that snowballed as well. The debate and communication, and it's enabled us to reach out to the right people, in our clients and prospective clients that we didn't know about.
So it sounds like that was inbound business. Was it you posted content, then people reached out to you and you got business from it? Yeah, that's amazing.
But due to the training you've given us, we've also, besides putting the articles on, it's engaging more in other articles that's circulated, throughout LinkedIn, and getting into those sort of those communication links, and it's just enabled us to do that.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for sharing. So it sounds like you've both got larger networks and a bigger pool of potential business. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about the process over the last 12 months, or advice to other businesses?
I think initially, Jen, it was the first time we'd engaged with a specialist like yourself, and it's taught us that to reach out to you has brought a lot of kind of skills and techniques we wouldn't have known if we'd have tried to do it ourselves. I think you've challenged us as well. Having somebody to mentor us has forced us to keep looking over the course, keep looking at what we're doing, rather than let it just an initiative dive away. And again, I think you've encouraged us to build habits, and that's the key thing now, is for us to properly make sure we've got the habits built across all of us in the team, to make LinkedIn a habit every day.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.